The Michael Thomas experience is something that Saints fans are very well aware of. Me being a Buckeye fan, supporting Ohio State, I've been aware of that since college. The Michael Thomas experience is something that it's unbelievable. Obviously, it was on display when he had that touchdown against Alabama in the college football playoff semifinals in the Sugar Bowl. Amazing catch that kind of launched him even more onto the national scene. I was aware of him. He was a very, very solid receiver, and ever since that point, he's become even more elite, and his fame has grown to a level that I did not see coming. He is a receiver that needs the ball. Obviously, he's had over 100 catches numerous times in the NFL. In college, he got the ball a lot. The way it's hard to explain. It would be times, in quarters he's not really doing nothing, and then it's like he'll get 4, 5, 6 catches in a quarter, and then the next quarter not do nothing, and he'll get 4, 5, 6 catches, and you look up, he has 12 for 150. He doesn't always seem like he's doing nothing, but you look up at at the end of the game, and the man always has 10 catches. He just knows how to get 10 catches, And coming into the NFL, this was something that he was, already accustomed to getting the ball a lot. And when you have a quarterback like Drew Brees, you're going to get the ball. He knows how to get open. He is a very difficult cover for so many corners, and he's made himself a household name and elite receiver in the NFL. And I think everyone in the league has respected that except Coach Sean Payton. It's been rumored, if you read any local articles from New Orleans or state of Louisiana, they don't really get along. Coach Payton and Michael Thomas. It seems that Drew Brees was the bridge that kind of kept everything sane. Obviously, Michael Thomas was not the healthiest last season. But analytics and numbers don't lie. If you look at his first few seasons, I believe 4 or 5 seasons in the league, he's on that average of like around 10 targets a game. What the Saints did in 2020, they went out. I think they signed another receiver. And also, Michael Thomas averaged, now he obviously was not healthy, but obviously his targets per game dropped under 10 from the previous year. Even if you paces, if you did do analytics, which not everyone is a fan of, but if you do that for a 16-game stretch, he's not averaging around the same 10 targets per game. And obviously, Drew Brees, he was not healthy. Michael Thomas needs the ball, and he also wants to be paid, and he also wants respect. And if he doesn't have that, it's going to be very, very tough. He's been accustomed to being that guy. He was injured, and the Saints doctor said he should get surgery. Now, if you've seen Kawhi Leonard in the NBA, other guys, they have not had the biggest trust in organizations because they feel like organizations have the best interest for them and not the player. He went to go see somebody else, to get a second opinion, and they said, he can heal it out. So instead of avoiding surgery, he decides, to let it heal, continue to do it his own way. And unfortunately, he ended up having to need surgery anyway because he didn't get the surgery when the doctors or the Saints told him to do it. It didn't heal right. He needed surgery, and there was no way around it. Now, obviously, with Drew Brees being gone, he's not the biggest fan of Sean Payton. He wants things done in the organization. Organization is not giving it to him to this point. There's also no, clear quarterback decision there's no clear quarterback leader. And he's had rapport. At Ohio State, he had, the same quarterbacks. To the most part, he had chemistry with them. Even though obviously Cardell was a third string quarterback, he was still better than a lot of corners, and he can get open easily. The NFL, you got to have that rapport, that chemistry. There's really no decision made on that. Obviously, him and Sean Payton are still having a rift. And the media and the fans are coming to the defense of Sean Payton. And Thomas has, had enough in New Orleans, and it seems that he does want out. And it seems like he might get his way, but he chose to get surgery now. Obviously, with the season fast approaching, this is a situation where Payton and Thomas are just still not getting along. He's not communicating with the Saints organization. Um, and this is to the point where they're getting fed up, the media's getting fed up, the fans are getting fed up, and we could possibly see Michael Thomas out of New Orleans, where I think New Orleans is a great situation for him personally, but he doesn't feel that way. Obviously, with Drew Brees not there, not having an elite quarterback, some people argue that he has a chance of getting exposed. Um, I don't think he. I think he wants to play with an elite quarterback. But overall, this unless I don't see Sean Payton and Michael Thomas being friends and this situation being repaired, I think the best thing for the Saints to do. I don't believe it's smart, but they should really get rid of Michael Thomas and trade him.